Dragon Force for the Sega Saturn. I'm really looking forward to going back to this game. We're so close to finishing and there's so much we don't understand yet, and at the same time there is very little to do left, I think. So let's move over here and let's see what we are dealing with. Resume the timer. No crashing because actual real hardware. That doesn't necessarily mean you can't crash, it's just... We have 26 castles, 83 generals. I get the feeling there is a grand total of 100 generals in the game. I think that's set on the manual. We have most generals. There are some that have died. I don't think they get resurrected. We lost almost a third of our battles, really? Somewhere between a third and a quarter. Map. If you haven't been here, we got almost everything. There are 2 kingdoms left. Blue has 3 castles and 3 generals, 1 per castle, so they're fucked. Black has 4 castles and 6 generals, which means they are mostly fucked. In addition, there is that castle down the middle that is neutral. That one, if we go there, there is a guy with a dick helmet. We can't quite kill him. Because you kill him, he leaves, and then he comes back. You kill him, he leaves, he comes back. It becomes like infinite XP farming. His helmet has like a very phallic attachment at the front. I don't know what that guy is about. Now, in addition to all of that, there are some places in the map. There are like these towers or temples that we haven't been to. Now, one of the towers we came across it, and it said, "Oh, you guys are so tough. If you were really tough, actually, you would come here with your leader." And that was like fine. I picked up a party with Mikhal in it, and we went in there, and he was like, "Oh, if you were so tough, you would be here alone." Alright, so I send them back. Now I have to send only Mikhal in there. And I have to see if the other towers and places, what they give you, what they do, what the point is. So yeah, let's see the situation down on the ground. I'm going to wait for the music to start playing, otherwise we get that silence, and pause. So the places I've mentioned are, there is a Cape Shrine. The little towns are nothing. I think there is a Forest Shrine. So I think it's only 2 shrines. And then you have Shadow Tower, which was mentioned by text in game. And then we have this one. Fiend Tower, not friend. I always have trouble with those words. Oh, there's another shrine here. Snow Shrine. 3 shrines feels so weird. It should be 2 or 4. I don't know. Anything else different? If you were so tough, you would surrender. Okay. No, wait a minute. Yeah, maybe when we get there with only Mikhal. Oh, no, man, you're not so tough. If you were tough, you would just drop your pants right here. Alright. I think these are basically like you need to get access to them. Because you're gonna be surrounded by enemy castles, and then you just collect the bonus. And the shrines are probably the same. That's my guess. Now, our troops, we have a truckload in here. Because I consider that to be a border castle. We have just 1 here because we're not afraid of... This is the ruins that we rebuilt, actually. Then we have Mikhal and the best guys, including Fanboy King over here. And is everything? Yes, everything is fine with this stream. Dropped a few frames. Then I have another 10 in here. Oh, and we have Gongos and Wayne and Leon. No, we have 3 main guys in here. And 2 main guys in here. We're supposed to have... yes, no, this is... 5 monarchs is all we have. There's supposed to be 8, but one of them would be gold. The yellow guy, I forgot his name. Gold something, but that one you just kill. That one doesn't join you, it's kind of weird. Now, I think everyone is stocked. And I'm pretty sure that that's on the front, but I think there are more. You know, there are another 10 in there. Another 5 in here. Another 4 in here. Actually... what about down here? Another 5 in there. It's too many people. Another 7 in there. What about back here? 4! Oh no, that's the enemy one, okay. I think I have a reserve of another 5 in here. Yeah, I have a lot of generals all over the place. Oh, I'm not gonna bother too much. I don't think we need to do too much. Just delete this last few generals. But I'm gonna start by sending Mikhail. I have a... You have to take captives with Mikhail, and part of me is worried that, you know, you get there and it's like a trick and they release all the captives and suddenly the enemy has 500 generals. I hope that's not the case. We can just reload if that happens. Now, because we're gonna be doing battle up there, I'm gonna move some stuff from down here. There's no one here. There's no one here. There are people here. No recruiting to do. I'm gonna deploy. Leave the mages. Oh, I forgot there is a table from the manual on what is strong against what. Like mages against soldiers, stuff like that. We found it on the manual last time. It's too much work to show it on stream. It's that thing there. It's a table like that that has a cross reference between kinds of troops. All right, I'm gonna leave it on the corner here. Right, so that's 4 people. I'm gonna put them in this castle. And then I can fit another 5 in there. We'll just look up the RPS 101 chart. I'm sure that chart is online somewhere. Show us your chart of how to more. Yes! With the name guide. Welcome in. Exactly. But the Pokemon are like anime fanboys. What the hell is that? Caesar cut baby's hair? What is this? Woman uses toilet? It's RPS. Is this like an incredibly convoluted? Bro, it's a rock paper scissors game. Where you have, instead of 3 things, what the fuck? What the fuck is this shit? Instead of rock, paper, and scissors, you have 101 symbols you can... Hang on. Helicopter. Camera? Captures airplane. Makes noise. Downloads not a computer. What the hell is... Copyright 2006. Good lord. I don't know what all of that is. You made me very confused. Yeah, the 3 levels, I just figured that out. Jesus. Thank you for sharing. What were we doing? That my brain. Deploy soldiers, monk, beast, and 2 more cavalry and samurai. And bring those people up there. Now, with that said, I can fit another 6 in there. I don't have another 6. Maybe... Where was the 6? It was here. I could... Hello there, Zofair, Angro Greetings to you. I can take people out from here. That would be 4. And then I can fit another 2. I don't think I have anyone back here. Yeah, no, these other places are empty. There are another 10 in there. Holy crap. I can send 1 from here. And I'm gonna do all of this, and then Pain and Agony are going to show up at one of those empty places, and it's going to be annoying as fuck. One more. Well, it's going to be... All of these castles are gonna be full, except this one's gonna have 9 instead of 10. And there is a reserve in here of mostly useless people that I could move, but like, why bother? Everything else seems to be mostly empty. You're breaking Copet. Who is Copet? Yeah, like, I was already confused by Rock, Paper, Scissors, Lizard, Spock. That one is a bit much. It's the kind of thing that, like, you have that one friend that tries to break that up during a party. Hey guys! You guys need to check out this new game! 30 minutes later, they've kicked him out. I need a drink. This thing is... dripping water, condensation. I have run out of... Man, why is... That thing has so much condensation, dude. Fucking hate condensation. Spider hides in toilet, yes. You know someone is at some point going to be like, dude, you're just making those up as you go. And he's like, and he pulls out his reference card. I printed it out. Look here on page 11. I ran out of tiny soda. Alright. I think this is Mikhail. I think. I don't know. There's a lot of... There's like 4 sprites moving dangerously. Human beings, begun. All right. Where is that emote of Cooper walking away? Just okay. This is not a place hospitable to your kind. I am the ruler of Izumo, Mikhail. Still human. Cooper leave. That would be good. Who are you? Do you serve the dark god Madruk? Man, look at this. Suddenly Castlevania. I welcome the leader of the human beings. You talk weird. Is this guy a vampire? I sense the strong fighting ability you possess. It is unusual for a human to bear such power. But that is neither here nor there. What a weird idiom to use right then with that dramatic. But that is neither here nor there. I am Vlad. Oh, so he's a vampire, leader of the immortal tribe. Some who have parted from the followers of Madruk have come. They have made trouble for the humans in this region. But I came to cleanse the troublemakers from the region. Then you fight against evil. I'm just trying to make sure. Are you against? Or are you pro-evil? Because that's all. Mikhail is just saying, dude, just tell me on which side you are so I can move on. Vlad, if you fight for peace and justice, hear my story. For you see, I am chosen a member of the Dragon Force. Is a vampire a member of the Dragon Force? Probably not. Wait, I cannot hear what you wish to tell me just yet. I must be certain of your ability first. Combat. Show me the power of the would-be king. Then perhaps I'll listen to your tale. Now get out of the way! Only an imbecile would battle a larger. Everything was so noble and civilized, and then suddenly, get out of my way, imbecile. I know why. These dialogues here, specifically, they are like automatic. This is a general, this is another general. These are the dialogues they have when they go into combat. It's completely out of context of them. Wait, I will hear your tale, but first, I must test your mettle. Imbecile! Back! Zombies. We have samurai. It has 100 zombies, he can probably resurrect them because video games. Hang on. My table. Samurais against zombies. We are bad against zombies? What? We're bad against zombies. We might die here. We can't bring anyone. It's just one guy that we can bring. So we would need to have Mikhail carrying another kind of troop. Not samurais. What is good against zombies? Mages? I'm not gonna put 10 medals on Mikhail for fucking mages. Are you kidding me? Mikhail, leader of the fanboys. Twist. You can also use dragons. We are building up dragons for Mikhail, I guess. If you can stop quaking with fear, step forth and fight. Oh, it's the Presto sprite style. It's pretty good. It will take more than words to dampen my will to win. little teeth. Pointy tooth. Special formation. Fight, fight, fight. Okay, I need to... Man, this background is a tower background. That's pretty good. Toilet is easier than math. That makes no sense. Toilets are that simple. Math is complicated. They're coming. I really need to do this multiple times. This is what's going to win the battle. Plus, because that deleted 30 people and did damage to him. But if you still let me in, I shall just make more. Yeah, I know. I also need to fix my strategy here. Let's go for my life. Okay, they're all dying? Did he make more? He didn't make more on the first time. Okay, now he did make more. Okay. I'm gonna wait to see if he makes more beyond these, and then I can use that power. He does. Okay. And now I use power, and then that's going to help a lot. I am investing putting more mana into Mikhail. Good reason. I mean, I'm gonna kill him. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna kill him. If the zombies don't kill me first. I killed all of them, gonna do damage, and then it's gonna be a duel where we have a lot more health, so it should be fine. Meow! He's out! Wow! Of mana. Good lord, Zofir. We shall meet on the battlefield. What if I kill him and it just cancels everything? Like he can permanently die. Perhaps I underestimated the enemy. You were struggling. Well done, I've been thoroughly trounced. Thoroughly trounced. Trounced. You may do with me as you wish. Oh. Oh no, I lost. Spank me, daddy. What the fuck? He has been captured. Does it just get captured? We're still gonna tell him our story, right? Level up. No, it's we just capture him. 6 captives. These are vital. Is it? This is a knight, a priest, a duke, a saint, a magic lord, and a cocksucker. Don't add me. That's what it says over there. Is this the place? I'm pretty sure this is the place. Yes. Gonna go there. We're going to refuel our troops, and I'm not recruiting him, so there's no reason to go to these places. It's just places where you can recruit more people. Sure, it's interesting to look at that dialogue, but still, this was Fiend's Tower. I'm gonna put a check mark. These are places where you can get like good generals. And I'm gonna write down. Ah, shit. I would need a better desk some point in my life. I'm not getting it probably. I'm just gonna keep postponing until I'm dead. I'm gonna write down the names of the other places, just so I know, like, here's some places I should have gone to. Snow Shrine, Cape Shrine, Forest Shrine. And I think the other one is Shadow Tower. Shadow Tower. These are, from the looks of it, these are challenges where you can beat for generals, bonus generals. Now the leader is this woman, so this is the last place we have to attack on blue. So I'm gonna take the other castles from blue. So Gong goes Wayne, Leon, Prest, and Randolph. And McGrill. Send them over there. I mean, I can also, like, I know that the turn is probably going to end before I do any of that, but... Right, and then Mikhail can grab whatever is left from here and go after that other place. You're going to be going there, there. Yeah, I can't send Mikhail this turn. Because he might get to the castle before that other guy gets to that other castle. Ha ha! You got so caught up in the thrill of battle, you forget all cunning and strategies. Come forward, dear fools, and partake in that stance. Run. Soldiers. Against soldiers, we would like to send cavalry, harpies, dragons, or zombies. I think I have cavalry here. I do. But this sprite, Presto's sprite is still the best. One of the... Duran would have a song about that stance. Dance like everyone is dying. Can you guys help? I'm taking hits over here. You might find this little trick a bit shocking. Okay, they're all dead. Sonic Boom! Man, I saw Tweety socks for sale yesterday. I was so tempting to buy those just as a joke for this stream. But I don't want to I don't want to reward them for their folly. We're very yellow. Okay, Duran is gonna die, he's not gonna escape. Which is good. I mean, we know now that if a general is escaping, you can rush after them and still catch up. Catch up. Otherwise, he would join back with the other guy, then we'd have to deal with two generals. You actually have to pay close attention to that so it doesn't become a problem. Should have invented banana can with 18. I was actually looking at that. I was looking at the website. It's still listed wrong on the website. It's still listed as 18. We'll invent one. Okay. I would like that. Come on, catch up. Yes. Okay. Next turn, it's going to be a town and castle. Here is town, castle, and castle. Okay, so I can't send Mikhail as soon as the turn starts. Too fewer, put them out of business. Well, king of human beings, what will you do with me? Come on, I've been waiting. Are you seriously not interested, my man? If you detest creatures of darkness, kill me now, but if you like them... No, I will not take your life needlessly. What about my ass, my lord? Imagine being a human being gross. It is very fucking gross, yes. Why? Your eyes! Why will you not kill me, your eyes? Are free of deceit and hate. You do not seek to kill innocent humans, but it is humans who try to kill all monsters regardless. They only fear what is different from them, and so I see in you the capacity for good. I ask then, will you aid my quest for justice? Thoughts. Since I have met you, this has come to mind. Not all monsters are enemies of humankind, nor should all humans be the enemies of monsters. Monsters and humans are both living and thinking creatures, made with conflict bananas. You guys know that most candy that is banana flavored uses like this formula, this banana essence, that tastes like a type of banana that has already gone extinct. So most banana flavored candy tastes like a banana that doesn't exist. It's fascinating. And either who desire peace should be allowed it. If so, it doesn't matter if you're human or monster. You don't belong in this world, and I would gladly welcome your company. Monsters as friends? You have strange opinions for a human? I like that. I like that very much. Very well, I'll help you. Together, we may be able to find peace for this continent. But I have one request. Does it involve but? That's the worst banana flavor Laffy Taffy joke you've ever heard. Request? I am chasing an old enemy called Riskim. If we meet Riskim, don't let me fight. A very important item was stolen from me by him. There was another guy that wanted to fight, Scythe? I must retrieve it. I see, you have my word. If we meet him, you shall be allowed to fight. Public support is increasing, and I think this is when we go full dragon. I shall work harder than any other in your command. Because you are the guy commanding. Presto has performed exemplary. If I talk to Presto, how does he feel? He's the only one that fought, so he's the only one that might desert. Oh, no, it's not here. Others. Everything is ship-shape, except we have no ship. Alright, that's pretty good. So, we shouldn't... I'm gonna save the award. I don't want to bother with anything. I'm gonna save and continue. No one shall desert. We'll keep the medal. Maybe someday we'll use it. I think we're done with the game. As much as I like it, I think we're done. You're going to give your journals one dessert, not dessert. What would you choose? Pudim. Brazilian dessert, that is. It's called after pudding, but it's not. But it's a specific type of dessert. It's the most popular Brazilian dessert that exists. And there is no man on earth that does not like pudding. Me and a friend of mine, we used to just freaking delete puddings at a restaurant. I want dragons. Oh, you can just switch. You don't have to release and recruit, you just switch at will. Can you spell it? Let me see, there was a site, pudding.com. No, it does. These are puddings. They're not. These are different things. Maybe .br. Yes. This website. I'm gonna link a website to you guys. That's not a good picture, by the way. But the thing about this website is that it is a very well-known, very simple website that has existed for like, I don't know, 20 years, and it has looked the exact same this entire time. I mean, it references a document from 1999 in the source code. Alright, but they have moved some stuff to Cloudflare. It's not a good picture. It doesn't look appetizing at all. Vlad can only recruit 50, which makes me think these guys are not particularly strong. Like Flan, yes, that would be the closest one. Peugeot, yes, pseudonym guy. We eat Peugeots for dessert. How did you know? Wait, why is we call back to samurais? Okay. We didn't confirm. And you go here to delete, finish deleting blue. These people here need to recruit. Presto specifically needs to recruit. And I should move. There's like 5 generals in there. I should move another 5. I have 5 in here. I do. We have Link, Samurai, Monk, Beast, Cavalry. Oh, freaking Riker, who's level 10 because he keeps giving up on the world. Right, so this guy's gonna... Actually, I'm gonna send another 5 people already up here. Where do we have another 5 here? Yes. Soldier, monk, beast, cavalry, and samurai. Already sent 5 up. So what's going to happen? What's going to happen is that this place is gonna end up with 10. This place is gonna end up with 10. Now we still have another 5 waiting here and another 6. 1. We only left Vlad behind. Okay. Gonna have another 5 here. We can. I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull everyone from here back here, and then we're gonna pull a 5-man army up there. Probably here first. I mean, this one, you know what? Just do everything all at once. Oh, recruit. Looks like you mixed a flan, custard, and angel food cake. It looks delicious. It is. And it's traditionally made with condensed milk. But there are variations that are made with like oranges and cassava roots and stuff like that. They're also phenomenal. And they can be like, it's something that is done so often that there is a lot of tiny variations that you only notice when you've eaten that like many times. Like how dark you make the top, how much of the cream that goes on top you have in there, how dense it is inside, like what the texture is like. There's a lot of tiny variations that only people that really know what they're doing know how to control. But because people make that a lot, people who know how to do it are not uncommon. It's very fucking popular down here. And it's also like simple to make, as long as you have as long as you know exactly how to make it. You have seen someone make it, it's not difficult. Do a cooking stream, make a bunch of different ones. I'm not a cook. Also, yeah, no. I don't think so. No. I did want to make a stream where I would just order like the most egregious food I could possibly find. But I came up empty. Alright, so we have this guy attacking here. This is black. We're going to get started here because why the fuck not? Then we can clear this entire area. Then it's gonna be just these 3 castles up here. These guys are going to attack here. Then they're gonna be reinforced by these. These guys are reinforcing this. And these guys are going to attack here. The leading blue. Order egregious food and then pretend you cooked it. And then people are gonna be like, dude, how the hell did you make hamburger sushi? How did you make the bread patties made of rice? And I'm gonna be, dude, I don't know. It's bizarre, isn't it? I made it and I don't know. I can't explain how the weird shit is made. I had it was very basic, it was very good. I had a pizza 2 days ago that was like the dough, the crust, whatever you call the base part. Then condensed milk, cheese, because it's pizza, and then bananas. It was so good, man. Well, it was like the condensed milk was strapped under the cheese. The cheese was very well grilled on the top, so we just bit into it, and then there was like the salty cheese with the sweet condensed milk underneath. And then the bananas just melted. It was phenomenal. Embarrassed Porky Pig, actually, his looks. Thank you. That's the nicest thing I've heard all day. To trade secret. Yes, everything is trade secrets. That's the excuse for everything. Can I, without dropping water everywhere? I've run out of tiny sodas. I'll see if I can remember to replenish tomorrow. Now these are the black guys with zombies and do you actually think that you can fight like that? Like what? I guess I have no choice, I'll be right on it. Oh, this guy has archers. Versus archers who want soldiers, cavalry, samurais, beasts or dragons. So anything we bring here is fine. Fueled by tiny soda. Yes. Well, 100 cavalry, I guess. A pizza to make you fart. So much goodness yet so much theory. I'm heading out. Ciao! I don't think there is anything that makes me gassy. I used to eat beans on a daily basis. It's fine. And we drink milk, like just full glass of milk in one go. We don't care. 12 men on this guy. Look here. Is it? I can eat anything as much as I want. That's how I got to over 220 pounds. I feel blessed. I know what you mean. You had a gassy buddy. Gassy buddy, that's a band name right there. Who tried to swallow smoke and fart it out. I don't think that works. Did it work? This hurts so much. I had a friend that was so fat. We were like, what, 12, 14, something around there. He was so fat and so gassy that this one time we were in a room that was larger than this. It was like a dining room. It was long and stuff. And he let out a fart. I swear to God, you know the smell of garbage truck. And he just wouldn't quit. And it felt dense. Well, that was like the worst experience I've ever had with a fart. It's been 30 years, I have never forgotten the smell. Pay for effort, there's a shrink left. He might die, He didn't. Okay, so I have to kill these two archers. Wait, are they not coming? No, they are, because they're dumb. I was gonna say they could just keep staying in range and kill me, but they just rushed in with their little bows. He was forming a new biome with his gas, he's forming a new planet. Stinky planet. And he would just be laughing about it. Man. I'm only telling these stories because, like, I'm not saying the guy's name, where he lived, what he looked like. There is no way to identify him, so I don't want to shame anyone. But this one time, I'm not making this up. We were going on a biking trip uphill that we took once or twice a month. And he was in the front of us, and he was like a very, very fucking large person. This is young teenagers. He would like to go in the front and fart, so we had to deal with the downwind from that. And then he put in too much effort, and he shat on his pants. This was like at the beginning of the trip. He had to go all the way to where we were staying with chat pants, and I don't know if he had a change of clothes for the trip back. And if you ask how much did he shit, he didn't tell us he shit himself in his pants. We could see it. Oh man. Karma. Yes, karma. You were waiting for someone to say Uranus. I'm so sorry. Okay, we do need to recruit here, but it's gonna take a while. And Ardor might want to desert. Then we take this, and we take the other one, and it's gonna be a nice turn. They all look so burly. I'm trembling with excitement. The Fanboy King is not helping. I'm trembling with excitement because they look so burly. They absolutely knew. Freaking thick Ireland. The absolute best to contain your gas to go outside when you're with friends. I mean, look, at some point when I was very young, I trusted I fart, I shouldn't, so I just stopped farting completely. It's not like I go outside, no I don't. It's just... Nope, I don't risk it. I haven't trusted a fart in like... over 20 years. I'm done. Freak little things. Hello there, Woozy Fate. Oh, those big, silly, strong men. He has mages. Oh, poor guy. We can bring soldier, cavalry, samurai, monks, beasts. We can bring anything. I can bring mages, actually. I can bring Reinhardt. You know what? Sure, because I know Reinhardt is not gonna desert. Save for select field, they're used to it. Okay. Party was never your preferred performance art. You. Me. You. Me. Battlefield. Now. It was supposed to be bedroom. You, me, Battlefield. Now. Fanboy King is not helping, man. And the guy is, let's go, go, go. Okay. Without the flock security cams, can really feel safe going outside to fart anymore. Oh crap. What? Zolfair, did you fart? Fight for justice! This has summon guardian on enemy troops. This is the one that stops them, it's pointless. I'm gonna do this instead. This one is the one that looks good. Is it getting hot in here? Is it just me? His bedroom is the battlefield, precisely. Make fanboys, not war. Yes, let's make sure the ranged units can't move. That's very important. Oh, they're stuck now, they can't move. Whatever shall they do? My guys are having trouble attacking anyway, a meteor storm. Don't care if you see me far, more concerned with smoking out at anyone in sight. Smoking out. Smoking! Sir, what do I do? Sir, I'm so scared. Pretty. What has the world come to when a man can't even fart in peace? Yeah, don't care. I don't care if they see me fart. You do you, man. Unapologetically, just. Okay, I'm gonna have to freaking.
Thank you.
You're gonna have to attack. Joshua Turbo, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. I really appreciate it. Welcoming everyone from Joshua Turbo's channel. I'm Cooper. I stream most days of the week around this time. We are indeed doing Dragon Force right now. Yes.
Who are you and how did you get in here?
Lovely game.
I'm a locksmith. And I'm a locksmith.
Joshua Turbo, thank you for the follow. Enjoy the free emotes.
Who are you and how did you get in here?
I'm a locksmith. And I'm a locksmith.
Andre the Blanket. Ooh. We have a fanboy here that would be interested. We just won a fight with Fanboy King, who invited the enemy Gerald to the bedroom, but they fought instead. Anyway, we're very close to the end of the game, I think. It's either this stream or next stream. We've been playing this game for over 30 hours. I do enjoy it a lot. I have a lot of... Yeah, it's a great game. I'm gonna play the second one. Oh, no! I hate this. Context. I know. We have... One of the 8 factions in the game is made up of fanboys. It's led by the Fanboy King. This guy, let me see where he is. Here, I think. This guy, Reinhardt, was the king of the fanboys, and he makes jokes about burly man and meeting in the bedroom. It's Vic Ireland. It's just not as good. I've heard it isn't. I'm still curious because this one is very good. You played through this last year? Isn't the Black Army of the North? Yeah, we started with a Japanese army down here, which I think is the weakest one, maybe. But yeah, we have Pain and Agony. Here again. Freaking hate Pain and Agony. I need to recruit more people. I don't have mages and archers back here. I can't even deal with these people properly. It's so annoying. It's the worst part of the game, literally. So pull those back there and pull these people out of these castles. And now we forget all the advancement we're doing on the east side of the continent and we focus here instead. Turbo makes anything better. Yes! I miss the days where we could make computers go turbo. Alright. We took the other two? I think we did. Alright, so this is where we delete blue. Yo, hey, you're from Izumo territory, don't you? When we took green, I think it was, he didn't fight us. He just surrendered. There's a chance she could do it. And I don't really care, she's dead anyway. Your Windows 95 tower has a turbo button. Yes. Mine didn't. My first computer ever did not have a turbo button. It was a Windows 95 machine. It was a Pentium 75, I think Pentiums did not have turbo. I heard its people were intelligent and mannered lot. You heard wrong, lady. It seems I've been grossly misinformed. You have, yes. See? Oh, that's the polite insult kind of thing. Not correct, Lady Terrace? Please, listen to me. We of Izumo do not fight for selfish gain. We fight... Please! You may think you may think we just chipped out of the backwoods, but we're not blind to human nature. Don't patronize me. Okay, lady, if you wanna die, I'm not gonna stop you. I may not be a genius, but I do command from Moon Palace. And we of Pale Moon will fight to the last. Alright? I will mow down all who oppose. Good segue. The time has come to enter the Lion's Den. Reinhardt is not here. She has archers. We against archers. We have dragons. She's fucked. I'm gonna take her out to spy the elf you made in Black Sun. Yes. This is all fair. Role-playing as a fanboy in another game. What is it, you guys, and this fixation of fanboys? You need to get yourselves checked. It's definitely you guys, not me. Goddess of Legend, I call upon thee for strength. She has one of those floating things, but it's on her back. It's kind of a cool design. With a frame with a draped cloth that is just like magical floating behind. Kind of like that. Your Turbo PC was Windows 2.1, leading technology brand. My first computer was Italtech. Oh, she has those little floating balls over her. That's kind of nice. She has 28 mana. This might be a problem. I think I've never seen anyone more mana than her. Abacus. That's a pretty good brand. I hear they're very reliable. But the problem with those is that they're not upgradable. Like, you want a better one, just buy a new one. It's kind of bullshit. You made a character to mess with me. And I didn't suspect a thing. It's a good thing I can make someone else the leader. No, I can't play a game like that and let anyone die. It's just not... It's against my religion. Oh, she's... The way she fights, she looks away and she... It's kind of funny. We don't all fantasize about playing fanboys. Tiger Skydrum is all muscles. Yeah, muscle mommy, it's very good complementing fanboys like that. Just daisy chain abacuses. Can you? I know there are like advanced techniques that people use with abacuses if you're really good at them. Maybe you can daisy chain them. You probably can. Antivirus for the abacus more simple, just some alcohol wipes. It's pretty decent. It's very hard to farm crypto with an abacus though. Okay, what do we do next? They're not gonna attack us like ever. All of their generals are here. They have a fanboy in here. Look, that's a fanboy face right there. So I want to send Mikhail for that. I want to gather my bestest men. I mean, I can just send these ones. I don't. But they have to. That's gonna be like the hardest fight. The general, the leader himself, Arios. It's not there. It's here though. Junon. Tristan. So the main guy is there. I need to take this out and then move to that one from here. Which I can do from back here. Right, but I can't take Ardor. It's fine, it's only one guy. Still very varied. I'm gonna send these people here, and the reason for that is that then I can join with the army here and go straight up without running the risk of running into this, which I need to leave for last. Now for this one, I do need to bring more people. Now I'm gonna take some people out of here and bring Mikhail and friends over. and then push up from there. So, those were the good jokes tonight. Yeah, Zofair, you should learn a thing or two. I'm just kidding. So, who don't we want? This. 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 It's, yeah, take the archer out, I think. What are you talking about? Yeah, what indeed? I'm already taking Hikis out. And I guess... I want variety, so I'm gonna take the soldiers out. So I send those people... here, I think it is. And I take... Just Mikhail, I think. From here, do I want anyone? I want the main guys up there. So, can you recruit here? Yeah, Gongos, Wayne, and Leon. And put those people there. And we'll see, we might have too many people in one of these, we'll see later. Hello there, Big Fire Plus, I'm doing fine, welcoming my friend. Strix. Oh, and we have to watch these. Right, he is following the same path as before, he might go down from there. Which will make him intercept this one. Which means I should probably... do this, and I think I can get... they might meet each other. I know. Let me see what way he goes. Okay, so he's going here, which means he either goes here, which has 9 generals, or he goes here where I'm building the new reserves, or he goes here where I have another 9 generals. What do you call a Frenchman who was attacked by a cat? I don't know, it's one of those that will sound obvious after. Okay. He's going here, so I can already send people back. Literally can just... okay, he went past, we can go back. And pussy, and pussy. That's horrible. I want to send one more? No, I don't need one more. Mouse here. Mouse here. That's pretty good as well. And so against soldiers we would like cavalry, harpies, dragon, zombies. We don't have those, so Samurais it is. The problem with Sliver is that he's going to want to desert. Oh, whatever. We'll have to do a reload dance next turn. Should I make him wait? Who? I thought the answer was already in PC. I think of the offered options, that's the best one. Is there a better option actually? See a buff for them all. Yes, I did see Claude and Pussy and Mousier. I like them. I think N2C works the best. I'm not gonna miss everyone because they're all around instead of in the center. And then my guys are going to be... Oh yes, the enemy! Never mind. Now you guys can go. Can we? Okay. This. This guy is hitting the dance floor. I was immortal. You're used for me telling you to leave. No, I don't think I've ever told you to leave. You usually do that yourself. Claude. Ah! Claude, not Claude. Open Claw. I've heard of that. It's some AI thing. I have no idea what it is. I should care because I work in IT, but I don't. No, that Claude is very good. I did not get it because I pronounced it wrong. Which is a thing that happens a lot. No, Claude is amazing. Claude is the best one. If you don't do the dump, which I did. This is gonna take a while, you know why? Because they're going to be busy with these guys. And the guys doing the breach thing. And once these guys get here, these guys are all gonna stop what they're doing and all go back. Deal with the breach, which is gonna be like 5 people that I could delete myself. Then they're going to go back. Seems like people in tech are people who hate AI most. One of the reasons is that, like, it's a stupid technology that uses way too many resources for what it does. And because it's suddenly like a new thing that does something that was very not well done before, which is just generating text that looks intelligent. Suddenly they went all in, but the thing is like so suboptimal that they have to use like gigantic amounts of VRAM to generate like 1 token every 5 seconds or something. And then everything gets stupid expensive. And then no one actually knows how the damn thing works and they think it's AI? Or it's just predictive text on steroids? bottom line is it's useful for a lot of things. It's not as useful enough to justify the cost, and it's not as useful as anyone not in tech thinks it is. It tells you what you want to hear. Yes, because it's predictive text, it just does what's the most likely for people to want. I have to bring someone back there. A friend described to his boss the whole AI hype in a way like, yeah, he's like a really eager intern. Right, because if you tell people that it's just autocomplete, people don't fully grasp it. It is just autocomplete. It literally looks at everything that you send it, and next token that is the most likely based on all the text it was trained on. Generate one token, reprocess, next token, reprocess, next token, reprocess. It's on a basic level, it's very simple, and yes, it can be very impressive, and it can be very useful. It's not worth how much it costs. It's not practical. The only reason it's being used at all is because it's being propped up by VC money. Once that like at some point, a lot of these companies are gonna start breaking. We know the AI bubble is gonna burst, and then whoever is left, unless they figure out how to optimize it further, which they might, but whoever is left is going to just jack up the prices. They want to get people dependent on a product that's going to be prohibitively expensive later. Don't like to use it, always direct you someplace stupid and not helpful. It doesn't really doesn't like you. I've used it a lot for programming because there's a lot of pressure from work to use it, and most workplaces have that. And it's useful sometimes to like, okay, do a code review on my changes. And I try to provide it context. I'm trying to do this, and I'm doing it this way. And then you can find like, oh, you just missed this to set this thing over here that might cause a breakage. Oh, you know what? That's actually good. It's also good for another thing. It's very useful as a sounding board. I don't have AI generate code for me or write something for me. I'm like, I want to solve this problem. I'm thinking of solution 1, 2, or 3. Which one do you think makes more sense? Can you suggest me something I didn't think of? And it has come up with like, no dude, you could try this other thing that you haven't mentioned, which is like something that became standard 2 years ago and it's way easier. And I'm like, oh good, what would the code for that kind of look like? Oh, you should do it like something like this, and then I can use that. It's a very good replacement for Stack Overflow. Push my aim files to GitHub, yes. .env files with all my secrets. I mean, it's funny when you're typing a .env file and you're going to put in like some private key for something, and the AI suggests an autocomplete, which is someone else's key from somewhere that it just told. I don't want to type about football paper towels. Ah yeah, so fair and the autocomplete, right. If we had foresight for social media, would we ever have joined? It can be weaponized just to integrate our lives outside of work. Yeah, I don't. I have it. I have it at arm's length. I can have like, I use the research functionality from Gemini these days. I was like, I have this very strange topic here that I want to look into, like what options I have to solve this one technical issue. And what I know is A, B, and C, but I would like more insights on that. I sent that to Gemini Research and it was like, alright, I'll notify you when I'm done. 30 minutes later, here are all the sources, here are my findings, and that was useful because it actually provides you with the sources for everything. It provides citations for everything, so I can use that as a basis for... I'm basically just like summarizing my research before I start it with sources. That's also useful. Like it would recommend that you should just use this method. It doesn't exist. You're absolutely correct. You should use this other one. It also doesn't exist. You're right, but that's because you're using the wrong library. You should use this other library. That library does not exist. You're absolutely correct, man. Just tell me it can't be done so I can figure out something else. Clean up your messy source data for you. Even eager intern get the research for you. Yes! I've never had a Facebook account. I had a Twitter profile where I posted like stream notices back in 2018 or something. I never understood. I was too old to understand how Twitter worked. I do understand it, I don't see the point, it's different. Alright, we should go back to the game. This is fascinating, but the game. Kurin, bring Queen Terrace to me. Hi! What do you want, King of Blood? I have nothing to say to you. If you just want to spill more blood, be quick about it. Wait, King Terrace, calm down. Please, hear me out. This unfortunate war is not something I desired. Zuma does not fight for selfish advantage. Lady Terrace, do you know the story of Madruk? Of course, he's a dark god who battled Astea in Harsgalt, doing legend for himself over 300 years ago. Mikhail, why do you speak of this fiend? His revival is imminent, evil forces are at work. King of Samurai, how is it you know about this? Even we just found out about it a short time ago. The first elf queen Farla spoke to me, a vision. And the mystic Frest has appeared to me. Madruk is the evil being that obliterated my homeland. I would give my life right now to fight him. But Frest has told me humans have no hope of touching him. He told me to seek the 8 warriors of the Dragon Force. That is why I have asked to see you. What the fuck? Oh, the crest! I think she's the first one who is surprised by it. Because that's the only way to contact. You know, Muzife, that's true. And not using social media has caused me that trouble of not being able to contact old friends. But I knew social media was a mess. Because by the time, for most people, by the time they realized Zuckerberg was an idiot, they were already on Facebook. Because I followed international news, I knew about Zuckerberg being a fucking moron before Facebook arrived to my country. So when he did, I was like, nope. But you can talk to fuck that. She has strong opinions on toothpaste, so the Crest, not the Colgate. I was right, Queen Terrace, it is as expected. You are also one of the 8 chosen of the Dragon Force. Her Majesty Farla has told all this to me already. You should have said something to me in the first place. I tried, you wouldn't listen. I'm sorry, but I act out of urgency. Before Madruk wakes, I must gather all the battle potential I possibly can. Perhaps we can come to terms now. Tea, Your Highness? I got lucky because we were fighting off forum addiction when it became popular. Lumped them, avoid it. I never had problem with too many forums. I like them, I use them a lot, but I wouldn't ever consider it like addiction. I never heard of that being a thing. It's actually interesting. I can see that happening. Before Facebook, we had Orkut down here, which was Google's. It was extremely popular down here, so they just killed it. And then people moved on to Facebook, and then Google came back with Google Plus, whatever it was called, and everyone was like, you had your chance, you fucking idiots. Everyone was already on Orkut. You like them, you spend too much time on them, got roped into conversation, spending lots of effort, a single people could never meet. Orkut died so Google Plus could die. There you go. And then the queen goes, Harumph! T. You're right, of course. We really are on the same side, we must work together. I'll unite forces with you. Find the others. That's all she sounds. She's not happy about it. Reinhardt. Sliver is gonna desert. Ardor, I don't think Ardor will desert. Zata is probably gonna desert. Because they are ninjas, and ninjas are like very honorable, so desertion is on the table. History book revised, let me make sure it is, because we might have to reset here. Epic cakes! MySpace was never a thing down here. Yep. And I can't accept it because they're going to join Black, which is going to make things worse. Sliver. Ooh, what a surprise. Was just Sliver. Okay. Resetting. Gotta find chicks to come to the party on the space. Chicks. It's funny because in English, chicks are slang for women. In my language, chicks are slang for penis. We don't use the... Yeah, I was gonna explain further, but then I realized that I would use words that I shouldn't. Load up the space and get the girls. Domestic. Awards, we have to give something to Sliver. We have 7 awards. I'm not gonna bother awarding anyone anymore because we have the monarchs with 100 soldiers already. Don't go to Brazil to pick up chicks. Yes. Not recommended. I mean, or do. I mean, that's also fine. Some people do exactly that. Okay, now we are going to have to move one of these back here. It's fine. It doesn't even matter if we are holding those castles or not, but... So the term turn the other cheek. I know that term from the Bible, it's not colloquially used down here. Alright, I'm gonna send... It's... beasts? Monks? Samurais, but I want to avoid sending Sliver because Sliver is kind of a dumb. Archers, sure, why not? And Shion, because Shion is loyal. There are a decent amount of Brazilians on the dating app there, not one of the most represented countries but represented. And it's not an international dating app, they just changed their location. Interesting. I have no idea how the dating app scene works. Like, I got with my wife before those apps were a thing. I have to wait for the music to come back to playing. I'm not missing out. Yeah, I hear it's a fucking mess. How many? Okay. 2. Nice. I think I might have 1 extra, actually. Over 50% not people. So it's like all the ladies recruiting on LinkedIn. Okay, Castle, I need to take someone out. Wait. Army? Generals. Oh, because it's all her things. She's a summon lord. Enter. I want to enter with Teres, which is archers. Okay, the other ones, it's like 4. I can fit them there. Sure. We might have more people extra outside that we captured before. No, we didn't capture anyone from her before the end here. Yeah, but even worse. Yeah. During the other, he's either lying or a mutant. Castle, recruit. We need to fill up everyone. It's gonna be a lot. Once these are filled, we go in with these troops. Into this castle and then into the last one in here. Meanwhile, I'm taking care of these. They brought the generals here, which are a lot. So that might be a problem, but what can I do? What is that thing between the flags? Newborn. I have no idea what the fuck that is. Looks like a thing. Hello there, Kibitz. Captain Cooperate and the soldiers of the wasteland. It's a baby Lobat. I know Lobat is a streamer. Is it okay? They're leaving. These are the 2 extra generals they have. They keep moving around. Tried your hand at dating apps some time ago, not your cup of tea. You know what? Before dating apps were a thing, we had like this. You don't blame me. Yes, that's very important. Yeah, you don't bump into people. That's pinged. That's very important. Thank you, so fair. Before those were a thing, we had like these websites that were like very simple for matchmaking stuff. Like early days internet, before even like JavaScript was widespread. And I used one of those websites, and that's actually how I met my wife. So success story before the apps. I do not envy people who still have to go through that shit. Website dating was good and the apps have no substance. Alright, so my experience is absolutely not representative of how the real world works today. The beast within guarantees the victory. Can you defeat this wicked foe? With that face, that's how he sounds. Harpies. Harpies are good against almost everything except dragons or zombies. Oh, we're not gonna get this on the first attempt. It has 90 harpies. Harpies. Oh, mages and archers are good against harpies. Not herpes. Okay, I'm glad I brought archers. It's representative of how the world used to work. Yeah, I get it. Before everything was being gamed by everything. Now you put one of those websites online today and it's going to be like AI generated profiles everywhere. Herpes. Yeah, these are herpes. We reply raises both pin and reply. Are you on your phone? And if so, you could use a mouse and actually click. My mom's previous phone, which she replaced recently, had a problem with the touchscreen a lot of the time. So I actually got her to get a Bluetooth mouse, and she actually used it with the mouse to be able to do things. We don't have another option at the moment. Alright. I hope things improve. Evildoers. On an app, if you swipe, you're interested or not, slow efforts are little written and it goes. Yeah, back in my day, we had to write. Like, you would have to write a profile, and then you would send a text message to someone, like you would message them on the website, and you had. You know, you could just like send the same message to a lot of people, but people would notice that it was generic. Okay, we are actually losing. No, I'm dying. Riff is dead. I hope that's not dead. It's interesting that people will be like mentioning like, oh, I swipe left, I swipe right, and I understand what that's supposed to mean, but I can never remember which one is which, and people will tell me and I'll forget it the next day. I have no idea. I assume the app tells you which swipe is what. Otherwise I would go in there and just swipe wrong all day long. I don't know, man, if something happens to my wife, I'll probably just not bother. Yeah, everything else is weak against harpies. It's mages, archers, harpies, dragons, and zombies are not bad against it, so yeah, whatever we send, we're fucked, so might as well. Whatever. Keyboard would be much easier. Yeah, man, why can't they make a fucking phone with a physical keyboard anymore? They had all these amazing designs, now everything is the fucking same. Your typing will be less frigid. I'm glad you're on your phone. I'd rather be entertained. My brain's preventing me from storing garbage knowledge. Yes, no, that's correct. That's correct. I don't store that because it's really pointless to me. It's not important which is which. Yeah. Interested and uninterested icon, the swipe is in that direction. Ah, you have the visual reinforcement, alright. It is my understanding that men on those apps always swipe interested and women always swipe uninterested, and that's it, that's the game. Go to Culpert's mom's house, borrow her Bluetooth keyboard. She doesn't have a Bluetooth keyboard, it was just a mouse. They have escaped? We'll see about that. I have to pause. I can't let him escape. Rufus is not barbarian, I approve. Deploy. You're not going anywhere, bitch. It's interesting because they have a thing, you can see from the animation, when they start escaping, they have speed bonus. It's designed so you can't catch up to them, otherwise you would just, you know, go on the same speed. So it starts faster.
I'm the locksmith. And I'm the locksmith.
Blinding, thank you for the follow. Enjoy the free modes. So they have a what do you guys call it? A head start. They get a head start But if you pause and you send them after, you still catch them up. There is like, it doesn't have iframes. They should have had iframes. Women who are promoting the social media swipe on all men. Ah, fucking yes. If you want, check my OnlyFans. Ah, man, that's fucking disgusting. I forgot that. Like I said, I'm so glad when it comes to relationships, I'm already dead. Just club them over the head and drag them to your cave, hopeless romantic. If I were a woman, I wouldn't mind that. As long as you're buying dinner. When women in dating apps start... Oh, new! Background thing. When they skate, they have a speed bonus. That makes sense. Oh, we're mixing up the conversations here. Need some of my friends for online dating. That would be very useful, yes. So upon everyone, they did go down when they introduced max yes swipes per day. And then you just buy a subscription, then you go back to everything. Gopher's mom in Brazilian. Who the hell are you? I'm regular culprits. Your son's string. I require this keyboard. She doesn't actually know a string. I don't even know how to bring up that conversation. Yeah, no, you know how I like video games? So I play them and I have like, it's kind of like a TV channel where people can see me playing the video game. Why would anyone do that? I don't know, Mom. Are you like good at video games? No, Mom. But you've been playing them for over 40 years. I know, Mom, I'm still bad at them. And people watch that, yes. Sometimes me being bad at the games is the point. I don't get it, so I never tried. Conversation would be too long, wouldn't get anywhere. Why are you doing that again? I don't know, Mom, it's fun. Are they like supportive? Are they like giving you hints? No, Mom, if that's considered backseating, it's rude actually. So they're just criticizing you, yes. Do you talk about anything? Yes, fanboys. What are those? Never mind. No, it will be a very weird conversation. Introduce ourselves as corporate fans. Yes. The bot accounts don't care, they'll be banned a day so anyway, so they just max out they liked and social media and repeat. Yeah. As with everything else online these days. And bots. Army direct. Back there. I require this keyboard. I think she still has a keyboard that is like this big and it has like a little trackball at the bottom. I don't know if it still works. It's very old.
Because your moves are weak, babe, okay? Yeah, your moves are weak.
Mom, I have actual alerts that people can use to call me bad at video games. Is that like, you have to have those? No, Mom, I choose to. Why? I don't know, Mom. I guess I'm kinda weird. They know how you do it, not know how to get to your channel. I wouldn't have a problem with that. She would be here and like, dude, can you... Why are you speaking weird? That's English, Mom. Why are you doing that in English? I don't know, Mom. Like, more friends that way. Wait, are you friends with these people? Yeah, yes, Mom. I'm a very sad old man. I make friends online. Let out the party of your mod specific to avoid strange questions. Yeah, no, I'm a moderator there. What do you do when people are naughty? I hit them in the head. Why would people do that while watching a video game? I don't know, people are weird. They're not really friends, is your parents' sentiment. I don't know, man. And then I would say, yeah, that lady that only comes over when she needs something, that's a real friend. Referring to, you know, we all have those people that are friends on paper, but... Okay, I think I can send this still this turn. Possibly, maybe. Oh, I have to bring the person back from here. There, okay. And these guys are gonna stay here, they're not gonna do anything. They have all the generals, extra generals here with the leader. It's gonna be difficult, which is why we're gonna be bringing the main guns. What do they have, actually? Harpies. Oh, against Harpies, dragons are good, so Mikhail is going to be facing Junon. Mages, it's whatever. Soldiers, it's whatever. Okay. Still, I might consider like mages and soldiers, right? Specifically, what top monarchs I send. Actually, don't have any of those friends anymore. Me neither. It's not a lot of real life friends these days. It's a thing once you start getting older. Okay, so we're sending Mikhail, definitely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're gonna have to leave someone behind. It's probably gonna be mages. Mages are good only against... Harpies! No, but dragons are okay against our harpies. Do I bring the mages against the big bad leader at the end? What the fuck? Archers as well. Man, I can't have the fanboy king kill the big evil dude. Outstanding. They stopped asking if they stopped responding. Yeah, I remember this person calling me, "Oh, Copard! Long time no see, friends!" I'm like, oh yeah, no, dude, that's been like... It was a girl, actually. It's been like 2 years or something. Yeah, no, how are things? Yeah, no, they're fine. Listen! I'm trying to build a computer. Do you have any recommendations? Fuck off, man. Fuck out of here. Right, against mages, I could bring soldier, cavalry, samurai. Against soldiers, I could bring cavalry. So cavalry is good. What do I not want to bring? I don't want to bring monks. They're bad against soldiers. Okay, so Leon is not coming. Hey, listen. Yeah, when you hear that, oh, here he comes. Haven't talked to you in years. Will you do this for me? Yeah. No. Yes, but actually no. I'm actually gonna bring 2 more because I need to leave someone in that castle later. Yep, I didn't expect that to happen this turn. We might finish black next turn. We probably will finish black next turn. And then we'll see, like, what do we do? Do we just go down to the neutral penis head guy? I have good news, public support is increasing. Oh shit. Alright, it's gonna be soldiers. Oh, it increased so much that we're gonna max out soldiers. No, not gonna max out. Gonna be 8. Which means I need to give him something else. Items, Mikal. Archers, mages, monks, harpies. Harpies, sure. Just to have a slot to place medals in. And again, I could search items, use items, give awards. At this point in the game, it doesn't matter. I just don't want people to desert. Did I save? I keep not noticing if I saved. On every single game, you guys know that. No one deserted, good. Outstanding. Shiani was never gonna desert anyway. Okay, this is the final stretch. Maybe, I don't know what happens afterwards. I don't know about Neutral Castle guy. Or Goldark. Where the fuck is Goldark? I have to wait to recruit people here, actually. I'd like to avoid fighting, but that looks impossible. Mages. Nothing too good against mages. Otherwise, we can say anything else. Ah, fuck. Mikhail. Go, Mikhail. Goddess Astea, watch over me. Seize the victory! That's how they talk. Like, not my fault. So it'll be worse. You had Ocarina of Time Rando in which Navi sounds were replaced with Great Fairies laughing. Great Fairies in Ocarina of Time were fucking disturbing as fuck. There you go. That's most of them deleted. That's so efficient. Come here. Slap, slap. Bitch slap the fanboy. Come on. Bitch slap, bitch slap. 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 And I can do a Gale Blast so he can't run away. I do not believe what has happened. You haven't been paying attention then. Okay, captured. No need to chase after him. No chasing after fanboys tonight, chat. Apologies. And I just need these and then I can go. I'm bringing everyone except for... it was Leon because monks are weak against... soldiers, they are weak against... harpies. Yeah, it was the monks we're not bringing. And yes, this is what we do right now. We sit and wait. But I think I can still do it this turn. Almost 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, exactly 5. It's 1 per second. What if he deserts? Like the enemy general. Only one guy deserted so far. End. We are ending. I mean, I'm sure we have to deal with the guy downstairs. You just notice I have those. They're very good. Good quality emotes. Fancy dialogue, let's go. You are trying to invade Tristan? You would dare this? Oh, you're ready for it, aren't you? Just dying for a lesson from the Black Knight. Let me tell you something about myself, Sensei. The Black Mask of Death is not a fashion statement. Yes, I have heard of your bizarre name. To fight you would be a pleasant challenge. But I need you to listen to what I have to say instead. Silence! I have no need for your silken lies. Okay, I will mow down you then. I will show you who is truly the stronger. The stronger? Mages, because against the harpies, we are sending our mages. We're gonna be fanboying up against him. Although it didn't work well last time. But I'm still gonna do that. Black Knight you saw in action didn't fare so well. Yep. So against the mages and soldiers, I can send anything. I can send the dragons here. He said it was only a flesh wound. I was thinking of a different Black Knight, but yeah. There's only a flesh wound. Huh, you're running away? Poor Batman. Yeah, that's another one. $16 mana. Get deleted. Good lord. Ah, it's going to do the oh no, this. I was gonna freeze them in place, but I'm not gonna use my mana. Just be slap the guy down. No, he has 1 pixel. Of health. It didn't work. Does it not work on dragons? I cannot be humiliated here. Why, is that a kink of yours? You would be embarrassed. Do a curry chain to the Hulk. Top reference, so fair. Top reference right there. Okay, against soldiers I can send cavalry, harpies, herpes. I didn't bring cavalry. I can send dragons. So I'm gonna go Mikhail again. if I finish this game tonight, I'm gonna have so much trouble trying to find another game to play. Like, I have Dark Sun coming up, but after like 3 days I need to bring something else. I do have a list, I will have to look at it. See if there's anything interesting there. Barely hit anyone. I feel a rush coming on and that's bad for you. Oh, the castle on the back. I really like the scenery in these battles. It's good that while I do this, he can't use his power, and that gives time for my dragons to approach. It's part of the strategy of this game, like, you can stop the enemy from doing things while your spells are casting, so like the timing of when you cast the spell can be used in your favor. Like your troops keep moving while you're casting. Okay, no need to use more mana. 2 more slaps. Ah! Alright, and now against the Harpies we're setting in. Figure out the point redeem for 1,000,000 points. You say that because you probably have those, right? Can I see how many you have? I can warn you. I don't think I can see how many points you have. You're probably the only one that has that many points. I have no idea what a redemption like that would be like. 103,000. I'm cheating? I'm not cheating. I'm sending the Fanboy King against the Dark Lord of Darkness. Fanboy power, everyone. Look at that sprite. I asked the invitation. You, me, bedroom, now. So, you have learned of my power, have you? The Big Black Knight. Black Death Mask is not a name easily earned, cretin. 1,000,000 points the forced test playthrough. You know what, I have considered doing another loop of Test Express. It's 4 loops total. And then I just slapped myself in the face. His weakness is fanboys. Yes. I have more mana than he does. They're all getting deleted anyway. So I haven't lost anyone yet, and they have lost 90, 94, 90... Jesus, they have 2 left. They lost everyone. This is the Dark Lord, everyone. I haven't lost a single fanboy to the Dark Lord. And the Dark Lord is like there, I can't kill them, they're so cute. This does do damage to him, I think. Yeah, fine. Even more insensitive for you to get there. Dark Lord is a big... He's a big silly. Yes. Yeah, what about 4,000,000 points? Cooper streams dressed as a fanboy. What a terrible place to surrender my soul. I almost picked up the Dark Lord for this playthrough. The enemy Gerald Junon has been captured. I won the battle victory. It's a big silly. So very good. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move. I'm gonna recruit. I'm gonna move these down there. Leave the archers behind. Send them here. And then I can grab the guys from here and send them close to Dickhead General. Sir, the castle has been occupied by monsters. Run! Run for your very lives, worms! Your castle has been abandoned to you. We control the audio, we control the... Vic! What is Vic doing? From this stronghold we shall launch our assault. Your genius, Riskin, no one can stop you. Now we must turn our attention to Vlad. That traitor is the last barrier standing before us. When I find that miserable sneak, it will be his end. So these people are running away from here, which is gonna be our two generals, Riskin and Sierra, so who cares? This is an emperor and this is an underling. It's 90 zombies total. Like, what the fuck are they doing? Swear to fucking God, man. And if I try to move these troops over there to that castle, they're just gonna start spawning somewhere else. Enter the Twin Idiots on cue. Yeah, that's very on cue, yes. They're going there, they can't fit there. Where can you fit? How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't fit you. What about here? No, okay, so over there is fine. Wait, one by one? No, just let them all get there and I can direct later. Okay, now I'm gonna take recruit. Yeah, no fanboys were harmed in making this video. Soldier, beast, archer, mage, okay. Wait, why are you guys heading back? I have to direct them one by one to not go there. Ugh. And if they were together, I could just use them to take the place back. Sure, whatever. 3, that's 3. 5 fair, not physically but emotionally. One hell of out of context clip. You guys like those? Okay, they are going back. Okay, what about these idiots? Domestic affairs back in. I don't care. Couldn't send. Yeah, the Dark Lord. Okay, I forgot. I did not expect to ever be defeated. Now Tristan is destroyed, and I am king of a ruined kingdom, Drama Queen. We're not that mean. Aren't you? If you are going to cut me down, do it quickly. Even as a spirit, I shall find a way to have my revenge. Calm down, dude. That is not my intention. Please, listen to my story. If you are trying to talk me to surrender, samurai, you are wasting your sake-soaked breath. Maybe, yes. Do you know the story of Madruk? We all know he brought chaos and destruction to Legendra. But beyond that, I never paid much attention. Yes, Madruk wanted to ruin Legendra. He's the god of destruction, he craves chaos anyway. Anyway, he was defeated by the Star Dragon Harsgalt, and sealed with the last of his power with Astea's help. And? Agents of evil are at work trying to revive Madruk. Do you know if... Jesus Christ, with the name guy. The guy that died and then came back to life and left. Like, what's the point? He resurrected! Oh, is he gonna rain shit down? No, he's gonna... check out. A suspicious tale if I've ever heard one. Do you think I'm going to swallow that story? When a warrior respects another, he would not lie. Well, by looking in your eyes, it doesn't seem you are lying. Alright, I'll believe you for now, Mikhal of Izumo. Thank you, now I want to ask you something, Junon. We need your power to fight Madruk. We are going to need every experienced man we can get. You trust me then? Well, if I don't respond with trust, you'll think Tristan dishonorable. So I'll just have to lose the mask. This is the real me. Is he a fanboy under the mask? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did kill Goldark. I haven't heard of Goldark in a while. Although they do mention, no, Goldark is an evil guy, and I'm like, dude, I already killed him. It was the first one we killed. Dots. Oh man, the real me, chat. He's gonna reveal the real him. He's a softie under the mask. He is a fanboy! Though, I know it's a woman. Though I am a woman! I have a very grave voice. Do you still ask for my help as a warrior? And Mikhail is like, no, sorry, that's very awkward, I can't. Please put the mask back on. Did you find Madruk already? No, haven't seen him. I'm pretty sure he doesn't show up. He's like going to be revived if we don't stop it. She has a nice Adam's apple. Very nice, very cute Adam's apple. I need your help as a great warrior. Can you be that as a woman? I don't think so. That does not change because you are a woman. A respectful answer. I'm impressed. What is this strange glowing light? Ah! A crest is appearing from the back of my hand. She had a voice mixer under the helmet. Yeah, that's like a Darth Vader helmet. She's like, I'm the Dark Lord. I'm evil. Oh, hi, guys! The crest is proof of the warriors of the Dragon Force. Dragon Force? It's a band. Make good music. Astea has chosen 8 holy warriors to defeat Madruk. I've killed one of them, so we have to make do with 7. The 8 warriors of the Dragon Force, and believe it or not, Lady Juno, and you were one of them. The 8 warriors of the Dragon Force, huh? Will you help us? You didn't need that coma, so the answer is no. I can't ignore a demonstration like the Dragon Crest. I and my troops shall join you in battle. I never dreamed the Black Mask of Death was such an unusually beautiful. Of course, someone has to say that. It's like mandatory in Japanese stories. When some character is revealed to be a woman, someone comes up, oh, I didn't expect them to be beautiful. That would explain the Washington money. What? Let me face palm in peace. Jesus fucking goddamn it. I know it name guy. It's like Meatwad. I get it. I don't like it, but I get it. Boy, am I glad I found out you were shit out of... Oh shit. So he's implying he was attracted to the Black Knight. Now that it's a woman, he's like, oh good, I'm still straight. Leon of Topaz, is it? I've heard of you. Fucking creep. You are an expert in martial arts with a powerful hand. I'm honored that you know something about my hand. I'm also a member of the Dragon Force. Do you want to go out sometime? Good to see you. Get one thing straight. If you ever slide me for being a woman, my sword will be at your neck quicker than you can see. Well, the ride might be bumpy, but oh, what a... I may be dead, but I got laid. That's what matters. Mind you, she's still wearing the goddamn scary armor and everything. What is wrong with you, Vlad? Riskim has appeared. Please let me go fight him. I stand by my promise. Go and get him. Thank you, Lord Mikhal. You are an honorable man. So we might need to take him into the party. The council is now open. The fanboy is the only one that matters. I agree. Vic wins this one. Yeah, Vic. It still kind of ruins the game, but whatever. It's fine. You're right, the fanboy would never desert. Okay, where the F is Vlad? Vlad should be around here. It should be close to the music. Thank you. Where is Vlad? Maybe Vlad is running away. Oh, Vlad is here. Okay, so I need to take the people that I'm taking and direct them down here. And Juno Army, which is Junon, I also want them there because I'm probably taking her instead of mages and archers. Meanwhile, these guys. Do you need to recruit anyone? You need to recruit a lot of shit. Oh, we lost all of our troops when that happened. Oh, so they going back to fight would have been horrible. And that's what happens automatically. Okay, is Vlad full? Vlad is full of zombies. Of course, Vlad can't win a fight. I don't think. Okay, have pain and agony just slowing down the game with boring dome. I know boring dome is not a word. Sue me. No, don't. I can't afford it. Why do people? Does that idiom exist? Sue me. Do you want? No one wants that. Seem to have the two stooges behind it. Yeah. The jolliest opponents ever. They leveled up. Monks are weak. Mages are weak against everything. Okay, Sliver will desert if I have him fight. Sliver is very annoying. So I'm not sending Sliver so I can avoid a reset. Deflated. Who deflated? I deflated, okay. Oh, this is annoying. The monks are weak, babe. Your monks are weak, babe. Yeah, your monks are weak. Pretty good. I can't. I was mashing Y to cast the spell, and he interrupted first. So we do nothing. We just wait for the fight to be back, but be over because before I can. I'm still mashing Y. Oh, I got it actually.
Because your moves are weak, babe, okay? Yeah, your moves are weak.
Yeah, your moves are weak. I'm gonna have some candy to pass the time. If you guys have snacks, this is the time for snacks. Can I recommend it? What do woo-woo call a joke that isn't funny? It's a Zolfair! A sentence. I don't get it. It's not funny, is it? Ooh, ooh. What do ooh call a joke? Sometimes you confuse headaches for ideas. Sentences, yeah. Whenever you type out a joke that isn't funny, you should put a period. I joke that isn't funny you to death. Was that what? Do you guys know what I mean by that? That was very forced, I apologize. This is gonna be that very slow fight where the guys are going up there, so my guys are going to go back and then forth again and stuff like this. And then charge. Yeah, same as always. I think I mentioned this before, the Pain and Agony should be like Civilization Barbarians. At some point it should just stop existing. Like, yeah, it was interesting at first, like you had to be on your toes because now they're just annoying. To death we must go, however brief. He's still a rich kid's console. Yes, people are saying like, do I want a Neo Geo or do I want a PlayStation 5? They're about the same price. I mean, there is a reason why it's that price. I'm very, 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 very glad that it exists, and I hope more old consoles come back as like fully implemented, full hardware compatible things. But they're gonna be expensive when they happen. It's not for me, but I'd rather have one of that than 5 of those like retro consoles that come out preloaded with games. The second act twist surprised me. The Dark Lord being a lady? That's the only twist we got. Wait! Why are you going that way, you fucking idiots? Ah, fucking morons, man. I have to pull them all the way back. Here. Yeah. Deploy. You know what? I can do something that would save time if they keep spawning where they are spawning, which they might. Which is send one mage there. No. Castle, deploy, send another mage to the other one. And then send everyone else to that castle, which usually is the one they storm first. Right? Now if they keep spawning here and coming up here, they're gonna... I don't have to move anyone. Don't know much about it, probably not interested, also glad it exists. Yeah, same, big same. If the other things exist, no, I'm not against them existing, I'm saying that I think the Neo Geo one is a lot better. It has more merit. It has more of a reason to exist. The other ones are streamlined emulator boxes, you can buy one of those on China for $20 or something. Other than the relaunched controllers, if they're USB incompatible, then alright. I mean, you know, when I see something like that, I immediately assume it's not gonna be sold down here anyway. So like, the idea of I'm not gonna drop money on it is like laughable. I wouldn't be able to drop money on it even if I wanted. Like, you ask me, are you interested in the Steam machine? It doesn't matter. I will never be able to buy it. Even the Steam Deck, if I want to buy a Steam Deck, I have to import it, go through some gray market peddler who is going to jack the prices up to double, so... I would like to buy the new Steam controller, but I don't know if that will be an option that I'll have. If you got a retro hardware thing, though, you get the upgrade to Mirror Mister though. Yeah, I have a Mister. I can't recommend it enough. They keep putting shit in there that shouldn't be in there. It was the only way I was able to... Chat, if I didn't have a Mister, I wouldn't have been able to play Tez Express. Can I be your gray market? I would love that. Can you do that actually? I don't know. I mean, I'm sure if I talk to people on Discord, I would be like, can someone buy this for me and send it for me? I'll still have to pay taxes, but at least I won't have to be. You guys are not gonna be charging me a profit on top. You don't want a Mister. I was interested, but then Tez. I can't recommend the Mister enough, especially now, because when I got the Mister was just before everyone realized it was good, and then it was only the D10 Nano and it got too expensive, the FPGA board. I got it just before it got super expensive. Now they came out with third-party alternatives that are just as good, so you don't need to get an original stack anymore. So it's back to being reasonably priced, and it's fantastic, man. Like, and now they're adding shit like, for example, that Pico 8, I think it's called, whatever that invented console thing that only exists as a software, like, that came up, like, is it called Pico 8? Yes, it's the fantasy console. They came out with a core for the Pico 8, and you might be like, okay, but the Pico 8 doesn't have real hardware. Well, they are actually just using the ARM chip on the Mister to emulate it on ARM, like everyone else running those boxes. And you're like, okay, so then what's the point of the Mister then, if it's just using the ARM as a regular emulator? Because it's using the actual Mister hardware for video and audio output, so you can actually have all the zero lag input-output CRT TV or incredibly low lag on a regular TV. You can actually use... Did you guys know that you can actually use a Mister as an external GPU? So you can run an emulator on your computer, send the video and audio over the network with very low latency to your Mister, and have it actually outputted to a CRT TV. So if like, oh, I want to play this weird shit on a CRT TV and there's no emulation for it, you can run it on your computer. You want to play freaking Doom Eternal on a CRT TV through the Mister, you can. UFO 50 before UFO 50, yes. Favorite thing to do on the Steam Deck, nice. You poverty game on a Raspberry Pi. It's not poverty gaming, it's fine, it's great. It's one of the best, most democratic things that exist for video games. That and the Android boxes. Freaking love that those exist. Even if I don't have one, the simple fact that they exist is amazing. You thought the Mister circuit is fundamentally more robust, not just outputs programming board. It's more Flexibility and consume burn hardware single figures. Yes, no, the basis of the Mister is that it has an FPGA. An FPGA is a thing that exists, that is used by engineers and stuff, where it's like a blank circuit board that can be reprogrammed. Like all the logic gates, they can reprogram. So it works as circuitry, it's not a software that runs on ARM or on a regular processor. It's actually circuitry programmed. So they can recreate the original hardware circuitry in that FPGA. And that FPGA is actually what limits what can exist on the Mister, because it has a limited size. So for a long time, like if you wanted to play the SNES and you wanted to have like certain special chips, you had to select which one you wanted because you couldn't fit all the special chips in there, if I'm not mistaken. Which is also why most cores don't have save states, because save stating would require circuitry that there might not be space for in there. But that's the basis of FPGA-based video gaming. It's somewhere between real hardware and emulation. And in the case of things like the Mister, you also get access to things like actual analog video output. So you can use a CRT TV and it's going to look exactly as the original. Yeah, it runs on the Mister because it's not using the FPGA, it's running it on the ARM. Which on one side makes no sense, why would you bother? On the other side is actually amazing because now you have one more thing that runs on the Mister and you can output to a CRT TV. Yeah, no, the Pico 8 is like an extra bonus in there. Just like safe stating one of the cores that have it. Okay, so we're sending Mikhal, we'll have to send Mikhal. I'm going to be sending Vlad, even though he's weak, but he has to go. Actually, let me see what's in here. Zombies. Against zombies, we want monks. Oh, my monk guy is not here. I have to bring him down. Whatever. The alternatives for me are dragons, which I'm bringing, and mages, actually. So Reinhardt. And then these and then this. I'm gonna replace Vlad with the guy that has monks. Where is monk guy? That's Riker. Fuck Riker, man. Where is monk guy? Is he here? He should be here. No? Here, Leon. Right, so bring them here. They're gonna arrive after the fight, which is fine. Then I can leave Vlad in there. This is the ruins we rebuilt. For operator, I think like Egret 2 or Neo Geo better be jailbreakable for it to be interested. No, it makes no sense for the Neo Geo to be jailbreakable. It makes more sense because the Neo Geo is just like the actual hardware with actual cartridges. You don't need a jailbreak, what you need is a flash card. The things that need jailbreaking would be stuff like that SNES that is built on a FPGA that can use cartridges, but it does have an SD card slot. Those have jailbreaks, so you can load their ROMs into the SD card slot. At last we meet, Riskim. I have waited a long time, and I've been thinking of you, of what you are. A vampire not worthy of life, yet siding with the living. You are a wretched betrayer of the immortals. It is you who betrays, Riskin. You have stolen the Dark Orb, the treasure of the immortals. And with it you control Sierra. You are evil for the sake of villainy alone. Certainly, because I hold the Dark Orb, Sierra is on my side. And you shall perish, Vlad. You shall perish at your own fiancé's hand! Ta-da! I'll defeat you and take back the Dark Orb. Then Sierra will return to me. Idiot, I do not fear undead who have lost the Dark Orb. The only source of your power, I'll destroy you who seeks jealous revenge on me. Anyone foolish enough? You guys shut up. Okay, so you don't have to actually attack with Vlad. I can't. You have. She went with dots. Jailbreaking for non-new Jill things. And again, it doesn't make sense. You get a flash card, and then if people have written custom software for the Neo Geo, you can load it into the flash card. You could already do that right now with an original Neo Geo. Jailbreaking it only makes sense if it has an updated firmware that blocks existing flash cards. She has a lot of mana. I can't win this fight. Sometimes people come up with crazy ideas. Like I said, there might already be software that runs on the Neo Geo that would happen over a flash card. There might be emulators for the Neo Geo. Oh, I can resurrect. Oh, that changes things. Dots. Dots. Run Duke Nukem 3D Knuckles. If anyone ported those to the Neo Geo, sure. If you slay my minions, I'll just make more. Dots. Will they run Taz? What? Yeah. The new Neo Geo and the Mr. Which is the superior Taz machine? That's what we have to ask. Don't try to win a battle with your fiancé. Yeah, I didn't want to try, but special edition test console like the Pikachu Nintendo 64. When you turn it on, it has like a rotating base. The cables go on the base so the console can spin while playing. And when the console boots, it goes. It's the best boot up sound since the PS1. I have to retreat. I'm gonna have her waste her mana as much as I can, but I'll have to retreat. Need a CD-DVD console that spins the console, the disc stays in place. That we do. It probably wouldn't last long, but that would be awesome. Okay, retreat. It makes the test spinning noise the whole time. See, the ideas sell themselves. The one that doesn't run test is the superior. Ouch. He has sustained injury, he has. Okay. And then Mikhail is like, okay, Vlad, are you done? Are you quite done? I'm gonna go in and just wipe the floor with your fiancé, if you don't mind. Getting rich as fuck. Alright, go send me the Kickstarter link. Breach, yes. And then melee. Man, look at that, that's impossible. 100 dragons, man. Good lord, I love it. I tried to cast the spell first. I think that means I can't cast spells the entire fight. I think I can only cast one. Because the power doesn't go up anymore. I think that's what it does. Delete it. Yeah, it doesn't go up anymore. And now she's gonna resurrect twice more. It's whatever. And the thing is, I'm pretty sure this is just a subplot. If we hadn't gotten Vlad, this wouldn't have happened. I think it's not even related to the fact that we captured all the castles. I think each one you get a general and bonus general, and each bonus general has a side quest like this associated with them. That would be my guess for the other places we're not going to. Question marks? I don't know, lady, you tell me. Question marks or no? Dragon Effect 3. And against this guy again. Because we don't have the monks here. I mean, I don't have to bring the dragons, I can bring mages. Yeah. And I can get more levels on our fanboy king. The only way you'll beat me is if I die laughing. Has happened to me. Mass Force 3? Mass Force sounds dangerous. No mass forcing, please. I think Fanboy King can resurrect, right? So we save our mana for that. No, he can't. Right, it's the Meteor Storms. I'm sure Risking can resurrect and it's going to. Can I not lose any fanboys again? That would be awesome. They have to. They're charging. They're freezing me place. Okay. The fanboy army is unstoppable. They're very chill. I think this damages him. When he wraps himself in his cloak, he looks like a dead cyclone. You guys, he does. You guys have these two obsessions. If some point. Okay, I'm glad that I couldn't find on Google a conceptual drawing of a test fanboy. Because that would be just... One of the fanboys died! That would be both of your guys' obsessions rolled up in one. That would be way too much. Meta Knight a little bit there as well, yes. No, this can't be! I have the Dark Orb. There's no way that doesn't exist. In my defense, I didn't look hard enough. There is cross-dressing Taz, but that just looks like his wife anyway. I couldn't find it, but I didn't look too hard. It was one search. It was not in-depth research. I'm gonna tell an AI, perform a deep web research for links on Fanboy Taz. This is the end. There's only one way you'll leave. Damn you, Vlad, if only you weren't here. The dark orb is fine, yes? Now I will be able to get Sierra back. You know, just like Rule 34. Yeah, I mean, Rule 34 Taz, sure, specifically Fanboy Taz. Sierra, wake up. It's different music. Orb of the darkness, your master Vlad shall call forth your power. With your power the soul is called back from nothing. The blood runs hot, veins once cold. And the body is released from the chains of decay. Power, rise from within and create anew. Where is this place? This place is here. Sierra, you're back. Vlad, what was? No, do not try to remember. Know only that your long nightmare has ended. Oh, Vlad. Rise from your grave. Vlad, I shall stay with you from this point on. Yes, you are Bonus General, my love. You should know that my alliance is with Mikhal. We fight for peace and justice. How generic, darling. That only makes me happier. I'm yours to command. You still are weak. Your magic power is drained. Get out of here, you're a woman. Perhaps you should return to the castle and rest. She fixed that gem on her forehead. I didn't notice. Was it slanted or something? Okay, now we're not gonna be getting any more interruptions. I'm gonna get everyone down there. So, deploy. I need to do recruiting. Maybe I should stop here instead, because this has 400 men. This has 80. And, well, 80 is enough to fill up these. And that one is already full. One thing... No, Junon is here. Okay, no, it's these four. And that guy, and I need someone else to take the place here. So let me grab, like, I don't know. Hyolga, sure. I don't know where Vlad went to, I don't really care. Now I'm gonna send all of these people. Down here to prepare. And then you are going also there. Also to prepare. It was split into... Spit into... Stop spitting on people's foreheads. Yes. That's pretty bad. Garfield. I read it as Garfield. Can I have 6 people here? I could bring 4 more. Just put them down there, I guess. I want to bring Shion down there. You know what? I don't want Shion. I want the other monarchs that were left behind. Right, I think we did leave behind some monarchs. Wing. And terrace. Yeah, that's all 5 there plus these 2. Alright. So those all go there. So there was one guy that I didn't know where he was. This is Leon. Gongos is here, okay. I was wondering about Gongos. And the people who left stayed here. No! I put them back inside. That went back to his tower to help her rest. Did you rest, Sierra? I didn't get a lot of sleep tonight, no. I was up all night, recuperating, yes. Alright, and that's everyone moving down there. Once they get there, I can recruit everyone, and then there's gonna be just one castle left. And then if that doesn't end the game, then we need to do all the towers and shrines. Which could be a thing. Domestic matters beckon, we call. Public support is increasing. We're going to finish maxing out soldiers. Which doesn't matter because we're only using dragons forever. Reinhardt, and that's it. We are only ever now celebrating the fanboy. That's the only guy that gets merits and awards. Ever. No one else matters. It is saved, I think. It is. I'm just going to see if anyone deserted. Probably not. Yes, I'm going to stop the timer here. We're up to 33 hours. And we're gonna be back to this game tomorrow.